some people talking about how we don't really stream this late on a Wednesday, and that's true. That's because this is a special game, and we streamed from 6 to 11 tonight. We've got maybe 5 or 10 minutes left, and that's because it is the main event winners week. Check out a 10K sit and go tomorrow, and then an unbelievable 25-50 game on Friday, which will feature Randall, the producer, Nick here in this game, bunch of main event past winners, Johnny Chan. Always fun to see Johnny Chan, right? Everybody wants to see Johnny Chan.
Right.
Eli and Harry. It's going to be a lot of fun. Art here to 1,000 with ace-10 of spades. Clayton is going to defend the big blind with pocket fours. So 2,200 to the flop.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
Ace-10 4.
Top 2 versus bottom set, but it's a monotone
go.
board key. It's a monotone board.
If the turn comes like
if we see an ace or a 10,
10,
we're going to see the pain that we've been looking for.
And this is the same hand that Clayton made the hero fold versus Art a couple sessions ago, right? Where he had pocket fours.
Right, Art had pocket aces and he had pocket fours.
And oh my god, look at this flop. Top set versus bottom set. And this is bad news for Clayton. Art's going to check his top set on this dry board.
Bet 15.
And Clayton's going to bet small, 1,500 to 5K. And the check call from Art. Turns a queen of diamonds here.
Check.
And Clayton does check back, wow. And look at this river, it's an ace. And Art has quads, and Clayton makes a full house.
1,400.
And Art is going to bet super small here, 1,400 into 8,000, and it is going to definitely induce a raise.
Raise to 7,000.
Art is loving it right now when his opponent raises the river.
All in on C4.
And Art goes all in, and Clayton with a full house, and he is going to make a quick fold. What a great fold by Clayton.
I wonder if that's gonna.
So let me ask you this question: do you play bottom set fast here on a monotone board? And he does check raise. I mean, how many suited combos does Art have here? You know, how many heart combos does he have? I mean, it probably depends on the texture of the board. Like if it were to come out 9-4 deuce, you're less concerned than like ace-4-10, I would imagine.
Well,
because Art can have aces and 10s. Check raise to 2,300 in a call. Here we go.
Art did open from cutoff. He should have a lot of suited hands.
Oh, the
wow.
turn's an ace! Wow!
So sick.
So Art last week had 4 aces against 4s full, and now he has aces full with 10s against 4s full again. Art versus Clayton. But I don't think Clayton's going to get away from this one. This is different.
Think so. I don't think so.
This is much, much different.
Yeah.
So remember, Clayton.
Somebody's going to get hurt.
Clayton check
And
raised
it's
to
not
2,300 on the flop. He check raised to 2,300 on the flop. Art called.
Oh my god, you can't like make this up. This is pretty epic. Clayton is gonna get
3,400.
And he bets
hurt.
3,400. Now, if you're Art in this spot, looking at the nuts on the turn with this amount of money left, what are you thinking? Is it, I'm going to call to protect my range, or am I building the pot up?
Well, I mean, you have to think what Clayton can have. I mean, can he have ace-4, pocket 4s? He probably doesn't have pocket 10.
Flopped flushes, so Art does
Yeah.
just smooth call. So 13.6. Here we go to the river.
River 4.
River is an offsuit deuce with about 2.75 pot size bets left. 35.
Clayton's gonna bet big. Art's gonna go all in. Clayton's gonna call.
So 35,000 behind. The pot is 13,000.
He's gonna bet like 10,000. Art's gonna shove.
It's just so funny because Clayton raise folded 4s full against Art's quad aces about a week ago.
Yeah, and I don't care what anybody says on the chat here. Clayton is gonna lose a lot of money.
And he bets big,
yeah.
Key,
Yeah.
11,000.
That's what I was thinking. He was gonna bet like 10,000, and Art's gonna go all in. Clayton's gonna call.
So, you know, if Art, so when Art moves all in here, the pot's going to be about 60,000, 25,000 to call if I'm doing the math right here. It looks like 35 plus, yeah, 60,000, 25,000 to call. When Art moves all in, Clayton's going to be getting about 2.5 to 1. Would you ever fold getting 2.5 to 1 if you're in Clayton's spot?
I mean, it's easy to be a Monday night quarterback and say I'm gonna fold. On paper, it looks like you can fold. It's gonna be really tough.
There's the all-in. And there's the pot, just a hair under 60,000. And it's about 24,000 to call. So he's getting, like I said, about 2.7 to 2.8 to 1. We knew that this was going to happen on the river.
But it's really hard to see. I mean, it's really hard to think of any bluffs that Art might have. And I don't think he's going to jam a flush.
Well, he's certainly
Especially
not going to jam a flush, right?
Right. So
I
if
mean,
you think about it, there's not too many hands that Clayton can beat.
if this guy lays this down again,
Yeah.
this is going to be one for the ages. I mean, back to back, forceful.
I mean, I can see a case for folding, but it's gonna be really tough.
Fans waited all day.
Fans wait all day. I'm gonna give them what they want.
20, 30, 34.
Yeah, if you think about it, I mean, Art, he could have like, he could have ace 10, pocket 10s, ace 4.
Now remember, you have the luxury when you're on Live at the Bike. Clayton knows he made a really good laydown with forceful last week.
Right.
Total, right?
Yeah, it's total, yeah.
Art's played really close to the vest this entire night.
And Clayton also has played very well for the entire session, I think. Oh, wow.
Call.
And he makes the call.
You know, I don't blame him. For
Round
calling.
2 goes to Art. $84,000 pot. Amazing that these two players have gotten into sort of a similar situation with similar hands. That's amazing. That is amazing.